everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been so long that I've sat down and done an actual video, but I'm back, okay? And I'm pretty sure I said that last time, but this time I mean it. I've noticed recently that I've gained a few more teacher subscribers. I think people that are starting their teaching journey this September. I've had some messages on Instagram telling me about their exciting new adventure they're about to start. A lot of views from my previous classroom setup videos and all things teacher and classroom related. August is so exciting. I still have a lot of friends in the teaching in the classroom aspect of life who are still a teacher, is what I meant to say. And they're setting up their classroom for September, and it's just so exciting to see everyone changing year groups or changing classrooms and doing it all up. And I actually got this memory the other day on my Snapchat, and it's like a year ago today, and it was like my classroom. And for those that have just clicked on this video and have no idea who I am, basically I was a teacher for a couple of years, and then this year I made the big change of becoming kind of like a private teacher. If you've watched this video, I kind of explained what it was initially and how I moved from teaching in the classroom into more private teaching. I've actually changed jobs since. I feel like that's why I've not really been online as much, because I've just been getting sorted, and you know how it is getting a new job. But I'm currently a governess, which is basically half teacher, half nanny sort of thing. So the children that I work for, the family I work for, obviously as in London, they have like private schools and they have all these entrance exams to get through. They want extra studying like after school and in the weekend, not in the weekends, after school and in the holidays. So basically my job is to kind of be their teacher part of the holidays and after school and everything, and then partially like nanny roles, like going on adventure days in the summer and looking like preparing all their like school uniform and everything, just being basically a child PA plus teacher. So that's basically what I'm doing now, and I'm loving it so far. I've obviously had a very exciting start to the year, and now I'm doing this, so it's all very different, but I'm still doing what I love, and that's planning and teaching and working with children. So yeah, I feel like I should probably do like a big Q&A video to kind of a catch up with everyone. So if there's any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Maybe I will do that for you guys and film a Q&A for you. But linking to my current job and something that I have started using with the children that I am planning for and doing work with is a new subscription platform that I've recently been contacted about, and I kind of explored a little bit, is Creative Fabrica. So this website is offered to everyone, and it has different aspects. They have like fonts and like clip art, copyright clip art, and loads of things like that. But they also have this like teacher Clubcard platform, and it's where teachers can subscribe for a year at a time, and they can get access to the resources that other teachers create. And what's amazing is that the money goes straight to the teachers that created those like resources for the website, which is amazing. So like 100% of like the profits go back to the people that made them, and obviously the teachers like you and how I was. And it takes time to create resources. It's quite lovely that they are getting, you know, kind of compensated for it. But then also it's an amazing price so that we can all kind of share it, and sharing is caring, right? Especially when you're a teacher. Magpieing is the best way to get through. You do not need to do things from scratch. I made that mistake when I was a teacher. I used to like create all these amazing resources from scratch and just like tie myself up. So much pressure on myself, and I would do just way too much. And it kind of affected like my home life, and my work-life balance went out the window. So I was really just embracing what's out there online and just using it because it's so important too. It is technically an American website, but I've been looking through the resources and see how it would help me. And I mean, math is math, like things like that. A lot of things are like you can use in both countries. Also other aspects, like other resources for like your classroom and stuff, which I will show you. So basically for $2.99 plus like a little transaction fee of like 60 cents, so for about $3.50 I think it was, you have access to 10.4 thousand resources online for the teacher account. It's not unlimited downloads. I mean, for the price, can you imagine? But you can download 5 teaching resources a week, which is 260 resources for the entire year, which is incredible. And like saying like in August you can just get organized and download a bunch ready for September, and there's obviously no obligations. You can cancel at any time. Unlike paying monthly for this, it's so affordable for the entire year. So basically I'm going to stop talking and show you my kind of experience. I personally went on my phone because I can print from my phone, and I was just doing it on my phone and downloaded it onto my folders on my phone. However, I feel like maybe from now on I might use my laptop and like create like a whole folder. It'd probably be a lot more easier to access on my laptop, but I just want to show you how easy it is just to do it on your phone as well. Okay, so I will put the like the screen recording on here. So you go onto the main menu and you do Teacher Clubcard, and it basically takes you to this homepage, kind of mentions what I just talked about with you, and I've already subscribed, as you can tell. So I'm just gonna go straight on to the menu, and I was just having the best time scrolling. You can specifically put like what year group you want, but oh my god, I saw this and I would have so used this in my previous class. Like, thinking of my friends who are like in reception in year 1. It's so cute. And yeah, basically I just had the best time scrolling around all of them. This specifically, I didn't print the whole thing, so you don't have to. But look how gorgeous this planner is. I'm trying not to like talk through too much each thing, but like for example, like the minus worksheets for kids, I used to have a worry corner, a calm corner, I can't remember what I called it, but I would have so printed off this stuff for that corner of my classroom, and even like PHSE lessons. Like, I think it's such a good idea. And then pencil control, this would have been so good for my provisional activities and like my continuous provision when teaching my year 1 last year. It's so colourful and so like greatly designed, and you would not need to recreate your own. Like, you can just print it off and stick it on the table. It's so easy. But obviously I don't need that right now. I'm just kind of showing what maybe you might be interested in. For example, how adorable are these dinosaur posters? My actual first topic of my class was dinosaurs. This would have been so cute. But yeah, basically there's loads of different things. There's like different holidays like Halloween, Christmas, all the different age groups, and I honestly just have the best time just scrolling through. Maybe don't spend as long as I did because I got really into it, but I would just favourite them. So you can like heart it or favourite it. So even if you favorited like 6 this week, you would then have it in your favourites for next week, so you won't lose it. You have to refine it. Just put them all in your favourites and then download them when you may need them. Oh, look how cute this is. Oh my goodness. Anxiety coping skill cards, that would have been in my box for sure. But yeah, basically I was just flicking through. You can, as I'm saying, you can put to a specific grade. Obviously we do like year 4, year 3, stuff like that. They have like grades, so you have to match the right one, kind of explore a bit, but I'm doing, they're gonna be in year 5, so I clicked on grade 5. And they had these like amazing science flashcards, which I put my favourites because I don't need them right now, but I feel like they will come in handy eventually, so when they're needed I'll print them off. And then currently the little girl that I'm looking after, I think she's struggling a bit with fractions, so I was looking at a lot of different fraction worksheets. They had like such an abundance of fraction worksheets on here. That's amazing. And then also two-digit multiplication especially. So this sheet I was like amazed by, that it kind of starts off with the 2-digit versus 1-digit, and then it goes to 2-digit versus 2-digit, and then to 3-digit. I thought it was such a lovely laid out, and it has the answers as well. Probably going to snip them off when I give it to her though, obviously. But it was just a really good sheet. So yeah, basically this is kind of what I was looking at. I'm now going to show you what I put into my favourites. And I'll show you what I printed off for my first 5 resources of this week. Actually, before I do, can we just take a moment to appreciate this? I'm probably going to tell my friend about it because this is so cute and I would have absolutely loved it for like continuous provision. Actually, there's quite a lot of things like Montessori themed activities and all this different like provisional activities that would be perfect for like year reception, year 1. So once you have had a huge look, you can go to your favourites at any time. These are currently on my favourites list. Yes, the copy the pictures, I thought they would just be fun to do. Lots of sheets about fractions, multiplication, because that's what I'm currently working through with one of the children I'm looking after. And then, I also had some things I wanted to show you, like the alphabet activity book. I'm not going to use that obviously with my 9-year-olds, but I wanted to show you because it's really cute. So off topic of actual schoolwork, one thing I really wanted to print off for the girl I'm looking after, we've done a lot of like adventurous things this summer and we want to do a scrapbook, and I saw this like journal printable things that you stick on, and I just thought these couple of pages would be perfect to cut and stick into the scrapbook. So that's one thing that I wanted to print off. Another thing that I chose was the multiplication thing that I mentioned, because that's something I'm currently working on. So I printed off of those. Some resources obviously have like a lot of pages, and I didn't want to like use up all the ink, and I didn't need that many pages. So what's good about it, you can actually like come back and like keep dipping in. So you might use a few sheets this week and a few sheets next week. So that's also an option. So basically fractions, multiplication, the journal. Let me show you what I actually printed. I'll also do a close-up of what I chose, but yeah, so I am in love with these multiplication. I will let you know how they get on. So I printed off these from the homeschool planner. I'm going to start off with this just so I can plan. Basically I'm planning like what we do after school, certain dates. I'm actually going to put like a giant pin board in our like little playroom office at work, so that the kids can like see it. And I feel like I have a plan already, but I'm tempted to just print one out next time because it's like so personalized. And especially being a teacher as well, it's really hard sometimes to get like a teacher planner, and you can kind of just print off the pages that you want, which is quite good. So yeah, I'm loving those, and I'm kind of tempted to print them off for like my home life and organise my free time. I also printed off these for the scrapbook. I just don't have them on me right now. And then I've got a few different fraction sheets that I'm going towards. One was this easier one, just finding a fraction of a whole number, and then it was addition and subtraction of fractions, because that was something that we went through. I found it very difficult, so then I went onto the site, found something similar. We're preparing for the 11+ exam, so we've got a lot of books specifically for that, so we're kind of going through those, and then my job is to like identify the misconceptions and what she needs to work on and what he needs to work on, and then, you know, teach them. I don't know why I found that so hard to do. But yes, I also just bought some really pretty folders, so I feel like I'm going to be putting them all in the folders. They're like polka dot, pretty sure they're from Wilkinson's. So yeah, I'm going to have this all organised. I'm actually so excited. I think all teachers have this. I'll be just obsessed with stationery and labels and like folders. Is that just me? I know it's not just me. Today is obviously Monday the 22nd of August. This is actually the deal. The $2.99 is ending tomorrow. So I will make sure I put it all on my Instagram today too, just in case you haven't seen this video in time. But hopefully you're watching it today or Tuesday the 23rd and you just get stuck straight into it. It's very easy to sign up, very easy to cancel if needed. And yeah, I hope this has helped you find an affordable way of finding resources and saving time, not having to create your own. And I'm sure you could even maybe get your school to pay back for it if that was something you needed to do. It's literally like £3 something. So yeah, like $360. I think it's about £3 something in English pounds. But I know some of you might be also American teachers, because I do have some American Australian followers as well. Anyway, I think you've had enough of me talking. I feel like I've been talking 100 miles per hour. It feels really good to get back into it and kind of talking about what I love doing. Like, just, I love traveling and I love making like the videos, but I do generally just love making teacher videos, and like, especially because it's what I'm doing, so it's so easy just to talk about what I'm doing. I would love to make some more videos, and over my Instagram as well, like what actually my job entails for those that have been tempted to switch to the more private sector. Let me know kind of information you want to know, or what kind of videos, where has the sun gone. But yeah, leave in the comments down below or just reach out on Instagram. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thanks again for Creative Fabrica for sponsoring this video. Don't think I mentioned that before. I will make sure I insert it on the top of my video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!